So, welcome back everybody, including YouTube, to my playthrough of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky. Now, things have gotten a little spicy. Is the music at a good volume, by the way, guys? So yeah, it's gotten a bit spicy. By that I mean we have arrived in the future and the planet has been paralyzed. So things are looking pretty bad here, but we gotta make our way, see if we can make our way back to where we used to be. All right, let's go. Are you ready, Dove? I am. I think. I hope. I saved, at least. Yeah, it's fine. A little loud for my liking, but I'm also high. It's probably just that. Okay, I'll lower it a little bit then. Alright, so we got a lot of steel types. Thankfully, we have a boy who knows flamethrower on the team. Ooh, okay. Bite's the best one. Lovely. Ooh. Got poison jab. Nice. Alright. Gotta go this way. Oh! Damn! I have too much shit on me, apparently. Oh, yeah, I probably should have emptied out my bag before we came, but, sadly, I did not do that. That's okay. Let's see. Is there anything we want to get rid of? No, all this stuff is... Will an escape... I guess an escape board will. I want Dragon Claw, though! Dragon Claw's good. Alright, hold on. Items. I guess I'll... throw... I guess I could eat some of these berries. Some of these, gummies that I have on me. There we go. Guess I will eat the gummies. Ooh, type advantage master. Neat. Let's feed some to Bob. So I have some. Okay, that should be enough for now. I have Dragon Claw, and I have a Sleep Seed. Chasm Cave. Ooh. It's goodbye. Got a pet to berry. Ooh, Grumpig. Eevee is a normal type, therefore not. If it gets everything, type advantage master. I mean, you make a good point. Oh, it's a Ditto! Oh shit, okay. You can be perceived, yes. Hello, again, can I be seen? Yes, yes you can, as Quinn said. Thank you for the hydrate. Honestly, I really don't think I've been drinking enough water in my life lately. Like, every time I drink water, I'm like, holy shit, I should have been drinking the whole day, what the fuck? One single hydrate. I appreciate the hydrate. There we go. Oh. Nice. I'm really glad I have Cyndaquil for these parts. Cause of all the... I gotta Ditto transform in. Oh. Goodbye. Ooh, dive. Yeet. Yeah, I just yeeted him. Oh. Got Drift Flume here. I'm just using some of these items because... Oh. There we go. Actually, I'm kind of surprised that worked because, there we go. Alright, down the stairs. Ability setup. Oh, it has Unburden, I guess. Right? Oh! Fuck. Sorry. That's Aftermath. Oops. Oh. Owie. Oh. There we go. Gotta make use of the fact that I have something that's good against, steel types. That's the word I was looking for. Damn, I'm just getting all these TMs. And I'm also running out of space to hold them all. Alright, cool. So now we're both at type advantage masters. Okay. Oh shit! Big Chungus over here. Cool. Ooh. Alright, we're gonna use... Cool. Owie. Oh shit. One of my many orange berries. There we go. Ooh. Yay! 38! Almost a level 40. I bet you can see this one. I can see that one, yes. Oh, were you trying to use, like... And Bob's right behind me? Have you been... I think I can only chat through highlighted messages and I can't see chat. What the fuck? Really? That's so weird. Is this on one of the Chromebooks you're borrowing from the library? Strange shit right there. Nice. Can I? There we go. It is very strange. What could be the issue? Like, why would that be happening? You know what I mean? Like, any thoughts? Oh, and I see you again. Good God. Yeah, this internet is fucked up. Oh, bitch. It sucks. Hi, dear. Indeed, hi. Oh. Oh. Cool. Now chat's fine and the video's broke. Truly the pinnacle of technology right here. Oh no! Oh, that's not cool. Sending you good vibes, Gartrek. That sucks. Poison jab again. Alright, ditto. Oh. Phew, jeez. Thank God I had the, There we go. Oh. Cool. Owie. Alright, up this way. Wow. Oh God. fucking Onyx coming out of nowhere. Nice. Okay. Sleep seed. Ooh. Another heal. Oh. Nice. Oh. Woo, shit. All right. Fully healed. Cool. There we go. Okay. 7th floor. Nice. Ooh, it's good to have an apple on us. Um... Cool. Nice. Now chat's fine and the video's oh, I already read that. Whoops. Okay. Actually, no, we want to go this way. Oof. Ow. Oh, I want that though. Well, I can eat this. Because that was the reviver seed. Oh. Wow, cool. All right. Ooh. Why are you moving? Why are you doing anything, Bob? Are you out of PP? Oh, yes you are. I do have a max elixir. So, there we go. Now you can do things. Got a heal seed, which is good. Oh no! No, I can't send for a rescue. Ah, wow. That struggle fucking got me, I guess. Ouch, you couldn't get through. I think we got a little too careless. We got table IR in here yet. Anyway, we have to get away from here. Let's go when you're ready. Okay. Now let's actually, like, check our storage here. Okay, we lost some of our HMs, unfortunately, but that's okay. We're gonna, see if there's anything we can want to take. Took a cherry berry. I'll take a violet seed too, just in case. Okay. That feels good. Give Bob that, and then we'll do... No, I want to... we're gonna store... Oh, no. Store the twist band. Alright, cool. Yes. Sorry, I'm kind of lurking because it keeps spacing out. No problem. I'm lurking because my internet's spacing out. Hey, you guys can lurk. It's fine. I just, keep forgetting. Oh, okay, so struggle must be, the ditto, I guess. Using struggle. Weird how it doesn't, like, learn the moves. Huh. Interesting. Alright. There we go. Actually, I feel like this should be my set move. Yeah, that makes sense. For this area. And also while we're watching Oh, Spirited Away is such a good movie! Have you seen it before? Is this your first time watching it? Oh, great. Thank God. Oh, I'm dead already. Oh, cool. No. Also, I've seen part 2 before. Oh yeah, it's really good. It's a good movie. Highly recommend. It's one of my favorites of Studio Ghibli. Alright. We have to keep moving. Alright. Let's see. Nothing in this room. Oh, jeez. Oh my God. I'm just having the worst time, and I don't have any more healing, so that's good. Cool. My uncle's here, and I can only focus on one thing, so BRB. No problem. Shh, we're not gonna bother the Skarmory. I can at least take the Focus Blast, though, there. Oh, okay. That's a ditto. Oh. Alright. Okay, we got the exit there. I'm gonna try and find some more, set. There we go. Another ditto. Cool. Oop. Cool. Alright. Gonna go down this way, over here. Oh, fuck. I'm cringing! There we go. Oh, wrong room. Okay. We got Ditto. It's transforming. Alright, we're gonna go this way. Okay. Heal seed. Good thing to have. Brine. Ooh, that's a good TM. Oh, hold on. Okay. Oh, okay, this is a Ditto. Oh. Oh, why did I? Oh my god. I should have switched and think about it. Oh man. Damn, this is hard. This is hard. Hard level. The future is hard to go through, I guess. Alright. I'm ready to go. Okay. Ooh. Oh, sure. Happy birthday, Dove. Thank you, Nictophile. It's not till my birthday's tomorrow, so you're a little early to the party, but I appreciate the... You're not sure if early or late. You're early. My birthday's tomorrow. But I appreciate it. Regardless. Owie. Well, Dove isn't streaming tomorrow, so great luck, Rayful. I am streaming tomorrow, actually, Defile. This is a bonus stream. I wasn't planning on streaming today, but my D&D game was canceled, so that's why I'm streaming today. But I will be streaming tomorrow, my actual birthday. Oh, cool. Oh, nice. Mobile orb? What? What's that do? Oh! Ooh! That's fun! Ha, she's streaming tomorrow, so sticks stuck out at you. Yo, what the fuck? This is exciting. Oh, well, I'm kind of leaving Bob to his own devices here, unfortunately. But I trust Bob. Bob's got it. Yeah, Bob's good. Bob can handle it. I'm mostly just using this to, like, get to all the, like, rooms. But this is fucking cool. I just don't give a shit about anything. Ooh, apple, good. And then... Nice. Oh, cool. That's okay. I'm just gonna make my way over to the... Well, that's a fun orb. I'll have to keep my eye out for that one. Because it'll make it go a little faster. Oh, owie. Cool. Got a heavy box. There we are. Oh shit. There we go. Onyx is like the worst for us. Okay. More apples. Damn. There we go. Figured you were a... Right, I'm actually gonna... Ooh. Oh, okay. Wow. Oh! There we go. Okay. Do I have an oranberry? No. I have a lot of apples though. That's good. Ooh, let's get money. Why is there money lying around in the apocalypse? I guess the Pokemon don't need it anymore. Whole shit. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna not bother with the item that's in there. Let's get right back over to the... So I'm hurting and I don't have any healing on me. Let's go down this way. Nope. Thank you for finally using your flamethrower there, Bob. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Oh, actually, we want to go this way. Oh, fuck. I'm just gonna go... I don't want to deal with the Onyx. Just gonna... Oh. If you're gonna use Sandstorm on me, like, we don't need that in our lives. Oh. Ooh, there we go. Get that apple. We're gonna go over this way. Ooh, Bob, take care of that. Oh wait, you're just Oh fuck. Man, the fucking struggles get me. They really get me. Oh wait, I don't wanna. I can't rescue. I'm not connected to the internet. Yeah, so I want to stop waiting rescue. I don't have anybody. If you're at the point in the game where throwing knives, just aren't worried with it. Am I? Well. Alright, wow, I only have a green bow. Okay. I'm gonna give that to myself. Let's go to storage here. What do we want to take for defense, sleep? None of these bands really are what I want. Powers up the topmost move. Ooh. You're not affected. Your unaffected moves are doing 40 plus, and the thrown items are doing 10 to 15. That's fair. I mean, it's more just to save power points than anything else. Alright, I'm just gonna try and power through really quick. And try and power through because we are hurting. We have a lot of money though, hopefully. I have a reviver seed. Awesome. Okay. We got multiple dittos. Transforming. It's a ditto. Oh shit. There we go. Whew. Awesome. Ugh. I'm cringing! I don't want to cringe! There we go. I mean, you can use the default thing to action moves, that doesn't take PvP. Yeah, that's fair. I can. Oh. I have a reviver seed. That's all the health I have. Alright, cherry berry. Handy, potentially. Okay. Literally cringing. Everyone's cringing at how badly I play these games. Sometimes I just get so invested in my habits that I don't think about how the habits aren't good for whatever it is I'm doing, you know? Alright. Oh, level 40! Glad we leveled up. Is there anything closer? Actually, I probably should just take the stairs. I can always build up my items once I, like, am not in the plot, you know? Oh, no, actually. I didn't want to do that. I want to do that. Nice. Okay. There we go. All right. Oh, deal with an onyx. Fuck. I don't want to deal with you. There we go. Okay. Freaking bad weather. Oh wait, it's a ditto. Whew, okay. Oh! God damn it. At least I had the reviver seed. Oh, this ditto really mean fucking business. Actually, yeah, I wanna go this way. Yay, another level up. Ooh, let's do the stamina band. Items to me, and then we're gonna give green bow to Bob. Oh. Aw, fuck. Grumpig, you splash! There we go. Okay. Oh. Petrify orb. That'll be good if we run into a monster house. Oh, it's a ditto. Oh, man. Cool. Alright. Ooh, halfway point. Look, dove! Could that be the exit over there? Let's go over there. Did we put some difference between us and the So Sableye? Let's rest for a little while. Now. Oh, there's water there. What? This waterfall. This water isn't flowing at all. The gushing water is totally suspended in space. Is Grovel right after all? Has time really stopped in the future? Why did Dusknoir bring us here? The great Dusknoir, who's so kind to us. I don't know what to believe anymore. If only there was some way of finding the truth. Oh, I know. There was a way of getting at the truth, Dove. Huh? Your dimensional scream. Use your dimensional scream, Dove. Touch this frozen water. Who knows? You may see something. Oh, I understand. That's true. If it's worth a try, touching that frozen water, it might give us clues about what's happening to us. We can't dawdle. The saddle of Osable would catch up to us. Let's do this quickly. Dove touched the frozen spray of water. Well, Dove? Can you see anything? No, I'm not sensing anything. No, huh? That's disappointing. It would have been reassuring if we could begin to understand what's happening. We didn't learn anything at all. We've spent a lot of time here. If we don't hurry, the Sableye will get to us. Let's get ready and go, Dove. I wanna save. Save and continue. I want to check storage. Store. I'm gonna store Nifty Box and we'll store the Wide Sash. Okay. There's really nothing I want to take out of here though. Have you heard the story of Darth Plagueis the Wise? Have you heard the story of Darth Plagueis the Wise? Perhaps I might have. Oh, Gliscor. Fun. Oh. Thought not. It's a Sith legend. You can throw a vile seed at a tough enemy to reduce its defense and spell to their lowest level. Good to know. Oh. Huh. Faux hold. Blowback orb. Oh. Good. A lot of ghosts. Alright. We're at the Dark Hill. Blowback. Okay, Rebound Orb. Ooh. Apple. Thunderbolt. Ooh, Thunderbolt's good. Rebound Orb. What does that mean? Rebound. Confers mini counter status. Okay. So, if I use it, oh, okay. Oh, nice. I want to set to bite. Okay, so it was like, it'll rebound and move, I think. Interesting. that just kind of takes us around. Oh. Nice. Oh, it's because you're in the wall. That's why. Come out of the wall, please. Thank you. Wow. There we go. Well, you can't get that orange berry. Rip. Cool. Get the clay doll. Oh. Oh, got a big... Invisify? What does that do? Turns the user invisible. Oh, that's fun. So no one knows where I am. Cool. Interesting. Goodbye. Oh, cool. Goodbye. Cool. All right. Go up. Oh, neat. Got cherry berry. Got rid of you. Oh damn, we've got like acid. Oh shit. It's toxic here. Dark Hill 9, 9th floor. Dark Hill 10th floor. Oh, that was like a creepy sound. Itemizer orb. Oh, I hate curse. No. Hold on. Turn. Ooh. Oh, come on. Not good. Oh, this is... I hate this. Cool. Can you, like, take care of the... Please, because all my moves won't do shit to it. Thank you. Alright. Alright, we got Gliscor. An apple. Okay. Dark Hill 12. Alright. Am I getting hungry now? Apple. Eat the apple. Cool. Hunger seed. Three money. Alright. Gonna go up this way. We have a... Oh. Whew. Good. Ah, duck game for life. Man, only 3 money. Inflation must suck in the future. I'm sure it does. Hi, duck game for life. How are you doing? Welcome on in. I'm playing more. Explores the Sky. We're doing my, I'm trying to like kind of speed through this area just because I don't have a lot of supplies on me and I don't want to die. So, I know I can gather supplies by going to different rooms, but, oh my god. Please just hit. There we go. Like, we're in some rough zone right now. Oh, there we go. Ooh. Okay, we reached the end. We've been climbing a long time now. Wow! Look at that, Dove! It was true. The future really is a world of darkness. That cluster of lights. It's beautiful, but those lights... Isn't that the stockade? Hey, Dove. The great Dusknoir stayed with us more than once. He taught us many things, too. That's why I came to really respect Dusknoir. But was Dusknoir deceiving us? Even after all this, I still can't believe it. I don't know what to believe anymore. I'm feeling all jumbled up. Bob. What should we do now? How far do we have to run? How do we go back to our own world? Everyone at the guild. I wonder what they're doing, how they're doing. Are they worried about us? Wigglytuff, Chatot, Bidoof, and everyone else. I wonder if they're doing well. I miss the guild. I want to see everyone. Bob's feeling pretty down. It's only natural. What's happened so far, it's all so hard to believe. I'm scared too. But I can't give up now. If we don't keep going, those Sableye will catch us. I've got to do something to cheer Bob. But words of support will seem like false comfort right now. If there was something I could say, something that offers a glimmer of hope. If only there was some hope, we could work toward it. If it could be anything. I just need to think of something. What is it? Ooh! Ooh! What a choice. Finding Grovel returning. I mean, I feel like Bob probably doesn't want to hear the suggestion of finding Grovel. So I feel like let's return to our world is probably the better answer. What? Let's return to our world? How are we supposed to return? Well, sure, it would be great if we could get back to our world, but how? What? We're gonna first find Grovel? So if we do find Grovel, then what? I want to ask him something. Ask him something? Oh, I see. Grovel went to our world from here the first time, so Grovel should know how to travel to our world. But isn't Grovel a bad Pokemon? Didn't he come to our world to steal the Time Gears? How could I trust anything he would say? What about you, Dove? Do you trust Grovel? We have to trust him. Well, I can't trust him. A Pokemon like that? Never. There's no way I can trust him. There's just no way, but I understand, Dove. I don't know why, but Dusknoir wants to get rid of us. That means the only other Pokemon we know here in the future, that leaves only Grovel. We had no choice. We must pin our hopes on Grovel. Well then, okay. Okay, Dove, let's track down Grovel. Let's meet with Grovel and ask him how we can return to our world. Bob! Let's go, Dove. Let's go after Grovel. Dove, thank you. You tried to pick me up because I wasn't feeling down. Even though you should be just as scared as I am, Dove. I'm sorry. Even though I have my closest and most precious friend with me. I worried all alone. And almost gave up alone. When in fact, I'm not alone. That's right! No one's alone! Oh, I won't give up anymore. Because you're by my side, I can be brave, Dove. I'm going to be fine now. So let's keep going, Dove. Let's go back to our world. Together. Yay, friendship! We love friendship. Alright, another dungeon? Seemingly so. Since Grovel left, it's been one straight shot without any branching paths. So Grovel should be ahead of us on this same path. Let's go, Dove. Let's catch up to Grovel. Alright, let's save. Save. Nice. All set. Okay, let's go. Sealed Ruin. Oh. Oh shit. Metang pokes Jack with a stick. A lot of people are just lurking today, it seems, Nyctophile. I can offer some commentary in these trying times. Ooh, Tangrowth. What do I have in my items? I still don't have healing, which sucks. Grab a stick and snaps it in half! Oh shit! Duck Game isn't taking any shit. Pokes with both of the new sticks. It's a poking arms race, it seems. Why would you give them more sticks? I didn't give anyone any sticks. Alright, I'm gaining more levels. I thought they would share. Come on, Nittifile, don't hoard all the sticks. Give everyone, share your sticks with others. Oh! Hold on. Oh. No, I want to move. Fuck. There we go. Gives one to Duck Games for life. Yay, we're sharing now. Isn't sharing fun? We all should share with each other. Ooh. Oh, thank God. Yay! Yay, we're all good at sharing. There we go. Cool, Bogger level 40. Nice. Oh, a new move. Rollout. Probably better than Smokescreen. And some variety in, like, type coverage, perhaps. Although, Bob is more special attacker, so it's not really the best move, but, you know, we'll keep it for now. Alright. Down this way. There we go. Got another apple. Cool. Alright, Sealed Ruin B5F. Okay. There we go. Nope. Oh gosh. Okay. Damn. Oh no, not slow step. I'm moving slowly. Okay. Pure seed. Oh. Might as well. Blast seed. There we go. Ooh, confusion. I thought Metang was gonna be way more powerful than it is, but we're actually not doing too badly here. Apple. More apples. Okay, we're gonna go down still. Blowback orb. Wow. Come on, Bob. There we go. Better. What the fuck? Was that like a... What was that? Oh, ow. Jeez. Oh, cool. Fuck. I should have moved. No. Okay. That was a dummy move on my part. Ugh, we failed. We did indeed. Sadly. Ugh, it's not easy, but we can't give up. Let's keep at it, Dove. Alright. Not yet. We should probably save the, like... There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay. There we go. Nice shot. Alright. Now to Baseline 2F. Cool. Cool. Rebound. Orb. Those are always good to have. Oh, whoops. Wrong. Wrong orb. It's alright. Owie. Nice. Oh no! Alright, we're noping. We are noping. Hold on. Let's do yep, we're gonna petrify everybody in the room. Damn it. Alright, and then we're gonna team Bob tactics. Get away from here. Go. Let's go. Oh no. Bob, no, you gotta come back over. No, you need to come with me now. No, why are you going that way? No, wrong way. Let's go together. Come on, come back. Alright, cool. That's why I always like to keep those orbs on me, you know, just in case something like that happens. It's like, oh shit, a monster house. Oof. Ooh, apples. Apple. Lovely, we like to see it. Nope. Oh, I'm terrified. Damn, I can't hit it. Oh, what? Let me hit you, please. Thank you. Ooh. Alright, cool. Good. Dainty box in the Spurn orb. Okay. Nice. Alright, cool. B F 4F. I can't speak apparently. And my midstream break is upon us. I'm gonna finish this floor and then I'll go on my break. Nice. Apple. We're getting a lot of apples, which is good. We want a lot of apples. Roll call orb. Stream visual is starting to stutter hard for anyone else. I can still hear okay. Oh, I did not realize how many drop frames I'm getting. Sheesh. I don't know if that's an issue with the... It's probably neither an issue with Twitch or the internet. Because, like... Everything... All my settings should be fine. Yes, I thought it was just me. No, it's not just you guys. Sorry, I don't know how to fix that. Let me go up to the next floor. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go on my midstream break. Hopefully stream will be more stable when I get back. Let's hope. See you guys in a bit. Hello everybody. Sorry for taking a while with my break. I had to attend to something. Well, there was something that like kept me focused, so. But I'm back now. Let's see. We got a lot of people doing stream see if you can move it out. Gardrek, Discord, I post here, YouTube. Oh, I do need to fix the YouTube. Yes, you're right. Podcast. You know, I make commands, but why don't you try the meme? Thank you for doing that. Going to close and reopen Twitch. I'm getting channel points today. Rip. I did the YouTube thing for you. Hope you get the message. Of this is okay. Yes, thank you so much. You didn't have to do that. I was gonna get to it, but I appreciate you picking up on my own slack. Someday I'll be good at things, but I guess it's not today. Alright, back to the Sealed Ruins here. Oh, I should get this money. Let's... No problem, that's what we're here for as mods. Yeah, that is what you're there for. Alright. Okay. How's it going, says Ninja Style Dancer. It's going pretty well. We're in the Sealed Ruins right now of this game, so we're sort of making our way through the ruined future, and yeah. So it's been going. Well, I guess it could have been better. I should probably say. I did lose quite a few times in playing this game. So my bag isn't as good as it used to be. I'm missing a lot of items that'd be good for me to have, but it's okay. How's it going with you, Ninja Style Dancer? And also welcome on in. It must see it's your first time in chat, so welcome. I don't know if you've just been lurking or if this is your first time coming around, but I play a lot of different games on stream. Today we're playing some Pokemon. I tend to play a lot of like, I don't play a lot of like current games, not because I'm not interested in current games, but just because I tend to have like a big backlog of like older games, and I don't know. I guess I'm a video game hipster now, so we only play weird shit on this channel. Like Pokemon is like one of the few franchises where like I'll drop everything to play the newest release. So, like, so the playthroughs we have right now, I'm playing Spyro Year the Dragon Reignited, which is the newest game that I have a playthrough for, but it's still a couple years old now. And then I have, oh, I think the newest, oh no. I don't have a revive. Okay, let's go back to the stairs. The newest game that I've played on the channel is Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion. And that one's kind of an indie game. It's not really a, you know, AAA release, so yeah, AAA releases aren't really what I do on this channel most of the time. Sometimes I do, but most of the time I don't. And then the other game I'm playing currently is Yu-Gi-Oh! The Sacred Cards for Game Boy Advance. That's a game I've never played before, but it was I'm playing it by popular demand. And then I'm also playing Pokemon Stadium. It's a, oh nope, we're noping out. We're noping out again. Use that. Okay, and then come on, let's go. Let's get going. Oh, I'm so glad I have those full hold orbs. They're so good for monster houses. Oh, okay. I think we're at the halfway point. Yes, we are. It's going good. Is this your first playthrough? It is, well, it is and it isn't. I've played Explorers of Time before when I was younger. I grew up playing that. It's one of my favorite, if not my favorite, spin-off titles of the Pokemon series. Explorers of Sky, however, I have not played specifically. I think Legends Arceus is actually much newer than Turnip Boy. Well, yes. So if we include games that I played back on RDS Day Gaming, then Legends Arceus would be the newest game I've played. The newest release. She's beaten it before being a streamer. Well, technically. We have to catch with the Grovel soon. Let's keep it up. I've gone quite deep. There's not much farther now. If I get through here, I should be at the forest. Sableye are coming. There's no time to waste. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. So, like, most of the new things I'm not aware of are, like, side stuff and new items. The plot itself, I know. Like, I know what Grovel's deal is. I know what my deal is. I knew what Dust Noir's deal was. I know who the final boss is, unless it's different from Explorers of Time and Darkness. That reminds me, I wonder how those two are doing. Have they eluded the Sableye? Oh, forget it, this isn't the time. I have to give priority to my own mission no matter what. I vowed to complete it, even if it means taking sacrifices. Time to go. You there! Stop! Who's there? You invade this place with no warning. Then you disturb our slumber. Then without apology, you try to leave? Who's there? Who are you? You dare to anger us? We expect you to pay for these insults. Where are you? Quit hiding and reveal yourself. You accuse us of hiding? We do not hide. We are here. We are Spiritomb. There is no mercy for those who transgress against us. Yeah! Oh shit. Grovel's in danger. Deep sealed ruin. Okay. Yep, so this has been really fun to revisit this game. It's basically like I remembered it. So many stamina bands. I'm not gonna get hungry at all. Jeez. Oh, okay. Dove, you don't have healing. Just take the stairs. I know I don't. Well, part of me's like, I do want to like grind. I don't know how bad Spiritomb gonna be in terms of like, oh shit. No, I'm cringing, no! Get out of here. It's also trying to get items for the boss fight, you know? We don't know what that's gonna be like, so. But I also don't want to spend too much, the longer I spend in the dungeons, the more chances I have to die, so. They got a point. I mean, yeah, Interfell does have a point. This happens almost every time you fight Protoss. I know I probably shouldn't fight Protoss, but what can I say? I love testing fate, as we all know. All right, cool. Bob leveled up. Hurl Orb. Yeah, I always wanted to play the Mystery Dungeon series. I played the remake. I enjoyed it. Yeah, it's a good series. I really like the way it works out. It's really cool being able to play as a Pokemon without a trainer. That's really nice and cool. It's definitely oh my god. Yeah, it has an interesting storyline, you know. It's very different from other Pokemon games, so I really like it for that reason. Oh, wow! We're going! Oh my god. What are the worst traps to get on? Speaking of which, congrats again on beating Hades, Dove. I have not beaten Hades, actually. Not yet. Well, I beat Dad. I fucked up my dad, but that's about it. I haven't, like, beaten the story yet, I don't think. I still got a long ways to go before that happens. That's another game that's one of the newer games I've played, or newish games that I played. That one is a little older now, but I still haven't finished that yet. But she did it for once, out of 10 times for the ending. I did it twice? Oh, yes, I did do it twice, yeah. Yeah, I did. I haven't beaten Hades yet. We next to Justin Sunday, we'll have to try a new game at some point, I think. Add something new to our roster. I know Yu-Gi-Oh! Are we already? Okay. We're already there. Shit. I don't remember the second one. I care a little more. It's impressive. Hushbin, I know. Hey, there's Grovel. You two. Grovel, are you alright? Stay back. What? Why? Careful. An enemy lurks nearby. What? Where? It's right beside you. Next to me? It can't be this. Wah! I think you went for a nap, Panda. Spiritomb! All those who trespass upon this land, none shall be forgiven. None! Not least of all you. Who is that? Who are you? You asked that of us? Our name is Spiritomb. We are the manifestation of a fusion of spirits. It's 108 of them. Be careful, you two. This top Pokemon is strong. Prepare to take your punishment. Oh shit. Thank you for the rip, Nyctophile. Alright. Cool. I don't think I have any. Do I have a vine? I should have fucking Oh, I do have some Warren berries on me. And a lot of stamina. Okay, I'm gonna switch to a power band. Good job. Ooh, with a burn! Nice! Is this quick attack gonna... Wow. Look at how little we're doing. Oh, Night Peculiar with Rage with 4. Hello, welcome on in. You're just in time to watch me maybe beat this Spirit Tube. Who knows if it'll happen. Unfortunately, all of my moves do jack and also shit, so maybe Bite will do some damage. Okay, Bite actually... Oh! Fuck, that hurt. Damn. Oh, we did it. Okay, nice. Good job. Welcome on in. Hello, Tiny Arcade. Welcome on in. Oh, one of my favorite games of all time. Yeah, it's a good one. Nice. Wow, what's happening? Wow! Ah! Eep! Eep! Run away! I like the anticlimactic situation there. By the way, for those of you who don't know me, I'm the Irrational Dove. I'm a variety streamer. I play a lot of different video games. I guess I'm a video game hipster on Twitch. I tend not to play a lot of the most popular games. I tend to play retro stuff, indie games, weird obscure things that I buy at the used game store for $5. That's what I play. So today we're playing some Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky. I've played Explorers of Time growing up, but I've never played Explorers of Sky before. So this is kind of a first playthrough, but kind of not a first playthrough. It's very strange. Also today, October is my birthday month. So if you'd like, I'm running a subathon, and if you give me 10, if I get 10 subs, we'll unlock a Pokemon challenge, and if you give me 100 bits, you'll unlock 5 minutes of me speaking Spanish. And we also have some sub goals too if you press sub goal. So, get hype. Anyway, what was that all about? They got spooked and ran. Grovel, are you alright? Yeah, I'll be fine. Can you get up? Somehow. That Pokemon, it was cunning. It went up my nose and took control of my body. So that was a bad Pokemon. No, that's not true. Dove, Nightbot's copying me! Nightbot, you know. Nightbot's, Dove, Nightbot's copying me. That's what you meant. I thought you were trying to be, ooh, spooky. No, I misread that. Don't worry. Well, Nightbot's just trying to help you out, that's all. That Spirit Team was probably upset over us trespassing in its space. It was frightening, because it became so angry that it lost control of itself. But you saw what happened when the situation turned sour. It fled. It's normally a timid Pokemon. There are many such Pokemon here in your future. There are Pokemon who should be good, but they become bitter and twisted because of the world's perpetual darkness. I see. Good Pokemon going bad because of this world. That makes you sad. Hey, you two. Now will you finally trust me? Somewhat? I'll admit it. I don't really trust you, but I've told you before. There's no point in continuing together if there's no trust between us. I'm leaving. Oh, wait! I didn't say I don't believe you. To be perfectly honest, we don't know what's what anymore. That's why we want to know as much as we can learn. And it's true I still don't completely trust you, Grovel, but what you said does make some sense. It just seems to be logical. So please, Grovel, please tell us what you know. Tell us about this future. And why you came to our world, Grovel. So what if everything I say is a pack of lies? It's alright. I won't accept everything you say at face value right away. I'll listen, then decide. Gotta say, that's bad and sad rhyme. It does. I gotta say that's pretty mature of Bob. Well, fine. Follow me. Alright, time for that exposition dump. Let's go. Are you guys ready for some exposition? Some info dumping? Chapter 15, The Secret of the Parent Planet's Paralysis. Good. This will do. The Sableye won't be able to spot us easily here. Tell us, Grovel, in the future, why did the planet's paralysis take place? The cause of the planet's paralysis, that dates back to your time, in the world of the past. The planet's paralysis started with the collapse of Temporal Tower, which was governed by Dialga. I'm not ready. Wait for me to get snacks! Well, we're kind of going. I'll have to hurry it on up. Dialga? Who is that? He's a legendary Pokemon that controls time. Dialga ensured the proper flow of time from Temporal Tower. But when Temporal Tower collapsed, time gradually got out of control. Story drop going on! It is. And the planet fell into paralysis. What happened to Dialga? When the time went out of whack, Dialga also lost control. Now, here in your future, the planet has become fully paralyzed, and thus, Dialga has lost almost all his reason. It is governed by darkness. Dialga is now beyond recognition. He has become an entirely different entity. Yes, he's been transformed into Primal Dialga, a primordial presence. Ooh, okay. Primal Dialga feels no emotion. He seeks only self-preservation, so he prevents history from changing. That's why Dialga wants me gone. Because I tried to change history. Because I tried to stop the planet's paralysis. Dialga Tempura Yum! Man, what would fried Dialga taste like? I can't even imagine. Tastes like a history. Because I traveled back in time to your world. Or anachronism, I think is what I'm trying to look for. Yeah, it tastes like anachronism. Because I traveled back in time to your world from this place. Your future. What? Grovel, you're saying that you came back to our world so you could prevent the planet's paralysis? But that's completely the opposite of what we were told. Grovel, you came back to our world to paralyze the planet, didn't you? And Grovel, weren't you the one stealing the time gears? You've got to be joking. I was collecting time gears because they were needed for preventing the planet's paralysis. I needed to take them to Temporal Tower and put them in place. That would have reversed the collapse of Temporal Tower, which is fully underway in your time. While it is true that removing a time gear from a specific place causes time to stop in that area, that's only temporary. After the time gears are put into Temporal Tower, time would have been fully restored to normal everywhere. Ugh. But then, what about all the things Dusknoir said about you? Like how he said you were a wanted outlaw in the future, and how you escaped from the future, and then fled to our world in the past. So you're claiming all that was a bunch of lies? What else could it be? Because Dusknoir really is an agent sent from this future by Primal Dialga. It would be very difficult to eat. Get some steely bits in there? Probably, yeah. To get rid of me. What? Dusknoir was an agent sent to get rid of you? That's right. I have said that Primal Dialga will try to thwart any attempt to alter the course of history. That's why, when he learned that I traveled through time, he sent Dusknoir after me. I kind of wish they would put these games on the Switch or remake them. I agree! They should put them on Switch. That'd be cool. The great Dusknoir? It can't be. It's hard for you to believe, I know. I can't believe it at all. You're saying all this about the great Dusknoir? I don't understand why Dusknoir is acting this way here, but I respected Dusknoir. I can't believe you. It is hard to accept, but looking over what we've been through in this future world, what Grovel said is reasonable. It makes perfect sense. And Bob knows it. Bob knows deep down that what Grovel is saying is true. But knowing that makes it much harder to accept. But, hey, where are you going? I'm going to see Dusknoir. What? I want to see Dusknoir. I'm going to find out if what you said is true or not. What's the point of that? You'll only be making it easy for them to get rid of you. You don't stand a chance against them. Then, what am I supposed to do? What are you supposed to do? Didn't you wonder this earlier? And you decided that you would decide for yourself. You insisted that because you don't know what to believe. You wouldn't accept words for their face value. And you'd think for yourself. Ugh. It's times like this, when things are tough, that you have to be strong. Think for yourself, then act as you deem right. Grovel, What are you going to do now? I'm going back to the past again to stop the planet's paralysis. To do that, I need to find Celebi. Ooh. Celebi? That's right. You can go with me or not. It's your choice. You need to decide on your own course of action. I'm off. I don't know what I should believe either, but there's one thing I can say with certainty. In this future world of darkness, the planet is paralyzed. Is the music too loud, by the way, guys? I just lowered it a little bit. And the paralysis of the planet, it happened back in our world. That's why, to stop that from happening, we have to get back to the past. We have to get back to our world. Dove, yes, I know what Grovel said. Grovel is right. Things are very tough now. It's better now I'm out, but I'm fussy. Music was fine where it was? Okay. Cool. I'll keep it up that point. That's why we have to be strong. I'm alright now. Let's go. Let's catch up to Grovel. Dove, we have to get back to our own world. Alright. Master Dialga, the stage has been set for the capture of the traitors. When the time comes, it may be necessary for us to beg your help, Master Dialga. As you wish. By your leave, we shall proceed. Thank you for the hydrate. I literally just hydrated, but hydrate again. Oh, yes, we have a third Pokemon now, guys. What? What was that? Strange sensation. I've had that strange sensation before. Where are we? This is Dusk Forest. Its name comes from the dark fog that perpetually shrouds it. Deep in this forest, we should find Celebi. Hey, Grovel, you mentioned the name before, but who is Celebi? Celebi is a legendary time travel Pokemon. She has the ability to cross time. But, well, she's a little odd. But anyway, Celebi's ability enabled me to go to the past. So if we find Celebi, can we return to our world? Yes, you can go back, but Celebi's the Pokemon that sent me to the past. That means Celebi's lent her support to reshaping history. Wait, are you saying that Celebi's in trouble too? That's right. Primal Dialga is also targeting Celebi. So there's no time to waste. Get ready soon. We have to find Celebi. Alright. I want to check storage. We don't need all these stamina bands. We have a fuck ton of apples. Oh my god. That's good though. Let's put away the stuff. Let's store that. And then, I'll take the Violent Seed we had. Or, we must have lost it. Rough times. Cool. We'll just keep that as it is. We can't get hungry. No, we're set. If we don't hurry, it's about catch us. We're leaving as soon as you're ready. Alright, I'm gonna also save. Yes, I wanna save. Oh, excuse me. Ooh, I'm like burping. What the heck? What the hecky? Are you all ready? Yes. You seem to be finally prepared. Let's go then. We'll find Celebi and return to the past. Let's go. I missed a TM? Oh, well, sorry. Oh wait, don't go. What is it? If the three of us were to return to our world, Grovel, will you steal the time gears like you did before? Well, yes, I will. Otherwise the planet's paralysis can't be stopped. But Grovel, I'm not convinced yet. I don't completely trust you yet. I'm only cooperating with you because I want to return to our world. If we do return Grovel, I'll investigate if you really were stealing those time gears to prevent the planet's paralysis. Grovel, if I decide you're not wrong for stealing the time gears, I'm going to stop you, Grovel. Do as you will, but keep this in mind. What's important now is getting ourselves safely back to your world. So for the time being, focus on getting back home. Let's go. I feel it. I'm sensing something strange. What's the matter, Dove? I just know it. I've felt something like this before. It was... That's it! It was when... What's wrong, Dove? It's a weird sensation. I don't know why I'm feeling this way. Wait a second, I know this place. I still have a wide slash, I think. Ah, okay. I thought so. This is similar to the sensation I had back then. Hey, what are you doing? Hurry. We have to hurry, Dove. Oh, shit. Wait. Oh, damn, this Sableye after us. Alright, let's go. Hunger seed. Okay, oops. Alright, actually, we're going to give myself the stamina band, and then we're going to give Grovel the... Oh, I can't give you the power band. Okay. Can I... Wow! I can't do shit with Grovel. Okay. Okay. I guess you're not officially part of the team. Whatever. Eevee, truly primal Dialga in disguise! Absolutely. Ooh, okay, we got poisoned. Oh, come on. Alright, well, I mean, I have a ton of fucking apples, so it's not too bad. So I have a... Of course I don't have a seed to... Oh, I see, yeah, I do still have wide slash. Okay, that's alright. Alright, we'll just have to find the exit pretty quickly here. Cool. Done. Owie. Oh, Miss Magius. Cool. Mothim got erased from existence. Yep, I just deleted Mothim. I was like, we don't need you here. It's okay. Cool. Alright. Up to the next floor. Oh, whoops. Skip the box there. Oh, and then there's an orb. All hit, okay. Oh. Sad. The de-aged themselves until they looked cute and harmless. Such a shame. They're... what? De-aged themselves until they looked cute and harmless. Such a shame they went back too far and wiped their memories by accident. Oh. Okay, that's just a dead end. Oh. Owie. What are you talking about, Info? Did I miss something? Maybe I missed something. Okay. Oh, come on. Oh, we have a Gobite and a Mothim. Ooh. Trouble. Okay. Roll call orb. Handy. Wow. Nice miss. Me doing random jazz because of what I said about Eevee. Just amusing myself. Ah, okay. I see what you're saying. Are you basically just, are you making up theories as to what happened with Eevee? You know, why I don't have my memories and stuff? Let's see. No, I don't want to go this way. Why are you leaving the stairs? Because sometimes I like to see what other items are around. Everyone's criticizing me how I play this game. I mean, I probably should, like, just go to the stairs when I see him. But, you know, I just like amusing myself and avoiding things. Like your homework. Because she's foolish fool. Wow! Wow. Dang, my chat, does not, like, they will criticize me, you know? I mean, I respect that. Ooh. Okay. Okay. I mean, I can move here through here pretty quickly if we want to. It's just like, you know, there's like some goodies in the floor, so. If you hadn't died 6 times, we wouldn't heckle you like this! I mean, where's the lie? Doesn't exist, there is no lie. Owie. Nice. It's almost the same weight. Almost the same weight each time. Yeah. Those Ditto, you know, they're really powerful. Struggle, does not fuck around. More apples! My god, you know, I had like a whole stretch when I was playing this game where there was like no apples, and now we're just full of apples. We are apple picking like you wouldn't believe. Transfer Orb's really not gonna do much for us. Oh, I guess I could have used some Transfer Orbs against like a Ditto if I don't want to deal with it. Ow. Cool. There we go. I do it too, I'll freely admit. Let's go this way. Oh, cool. Oh, wait. Let me see what this TM is. I went too fast, so I don't know what TM that is, but, hopefully it's something good. Alright. Money? Money. How much money do we have? I guess it'd be really weird if we found a Kecleon shop in one of these dungeons. Like, what are you doing here, sir? The plant's paralyzed. How did you make it over here? Or maybe they would put it in there. It would just be like funny. Moves. Wait. There we go. It says the age-old masters say. What do they say? Satellite, don't leave me on a cliffhanger. Just don't get hit. Yeah, just don't, you know. Just be good at the game, me. That's all you need to do. It's just that simple. Alright. Okay, there's the stairs. God, so many apples! Okay, Dark Forest Heights, cool. Is this where Celebi is supposed to be? That's right. It was around here that I met her last time. But if Primal Dialga knows of this place, Celebi will have fled from here. This place isn't known to our pursuers, however. Then Celebi should still be here. Hello? Celebi? It's me, Grovel. Reveal yourself if you're here. She's not coming out. Did she get frightened off by Primal Dialga? What if she's been captured by Primal Dialga? Captured? What? Where'd that voice come from? But now, I don't hear anything. That voice, was it just hearing things? You didn't imagine it. Me? Captured? How insulting. Captured? Impossible, that's for sure. Hi, Durs, welcome on in. It's been too long, my dear Grovel. Yes, it's been a while, Celebi. What? This tiny thing is Celebi? Now that is downright rude. How inappropriate to poke fun at my petite proportions. I'm sorry. I hear you have the ability to cross time, so I expected you to be some kind of awe-inspiring Pokemon. Wow, Bob, way to keep digging yourself a hole. Howdy, Durs, how goes? Yeah, how goes, Durs? How uncouth. Never judge someone by appearance. But I forgive you. After all, you must find me cuter and more special than you imagined. Yeah. Celebi, I need your help again. I know. Seeing you back here, my dear Grovel, tells me everything I need to know. You're back because you failed in your mission in the past, yes? I don't know. Do we think we want a British accent for Celebi? Should I just do like a normal happy accent? What do you think, guys? Hey, Nick, it's going all right. First day back at work from vacation. That's always rough, readjusting to work after vacation. Do you work on the weekends? But it was all right. That's good. At least it was all right. Uju-sama accent for Celebi for sure. I don't know how to do that accent. Yes, it's true. I hope you manage this time. I've quite had enough of this. Living in this dark and dreary world is so depressing. Sorry, no time to chat. The Sableye are tracking us. If we don't leave here soon, we'll have brought you trouble to you. Just like a smug princess voice. Oh, okay. It's quite fine. There's no need to be worried. You Dove, I work Friday, Saturday, Sunday, remember? Oh, yes. Okay, now I remember. They're of no concern to me. Besides, if you would be so kind as to prevent the planet's paralysis, we'll finally be spared the agony of this world of darkness. My dear Grovel, I will devote my whole life to achieve that end. Alright. Where is the passage of time? It's ready. It is nearby. The passage of time is on a plateau above this forest. That's good. Can you guide us? Yes! Are all three of you taking the passage of time? Yeah, that's right. Oh! What's this? Your friend? Huh? What? What? No. That can't be. Is something the matter, Celebi? No. No, it's nothing. Well then, shall we? Off to the passage of time. Hey, Grovel. What's the passage of time? Passage of time is a portal that Celebi uses to travel through time. It's a secret corridor that spans dimensions. For short trips, I can travel through time all by myself. But for big trips, that span many generations, I must use the passage of time. Oh, so if we were to go through that passage of time, yes, you'll be able to return to your time. Oh, I see it. That's the entrance that leads up to the plateau. Passage of time is way up there. Good. We'll leave as soon as we're ready. We can return to the past by going through the passage of time. We're almost there. We're leaving as soon as you're ready. Hi. So listen. This is just a little secret. Did you know that Grovel is really impatient and hasty? I know that he wants to hurry, but I do wish he would slow down a little. It would sure make me happy if he did. I want to spend as much time as I can with him. Oh, that's not how I meant it. Not at all. I don't have any special feelings for him or anything. Uh-huh. Sure, Celebi. Sure. I'll buy it, I guess. Alright, let's see. Holy fuck, I have a whole screen of apples. We are so set, you guys. So set on apples. We're gonna be not hungry at all. Not one bit. Let's see. And these three. No, I want to store them. Take. I don't think there's really anything we want to take from here. Do you want to save? Oh no, Celebi is a tsundere! Something like that. Alright, let us go. You all ready? Yes! Good, we're leaving. We must make our way to the passage of time. Let's go. Deep Dusk Forest. Hey, we have Celebi with us. Hilarious. More apples? God, I'm gonna be so... Holy shit, an Aggron. Well, maybe I should... Ooh. Oh, fuck! And I'm cringing. Cool. Thank you for the heal. Owie. Ooh, okay. Deep Dusk Forest. What levels are... Oh my god, 46 and 45. Damn, okay. Okay. I see. That was cringing. Nothing new there. Look, sometimes you just remember an embarrassing thing you did five years ago, and you can't escape, you know? I just want to take a peek and see what else is around here. Okay. Oh, fuck! Steelixes have come to say hello! Oh, great. Nice. Oh, hello there, fellas. Yeah, they're just like, hi, how you doing? Can you take care of this, Sylvie? Thank you. I guess Grovel would be kind of attractive to another grass type, I guess. Man, thinking about Pokemon having relationships is very strange to me. Ooh, okay. Yeah. Oh boy. Just think about it. Well, okay, if you tell me not to think about it, that's kind of defeating the purpose, isn't it? Ah, neat. Sandstorm. There we go. Why is there a hippopotamus in the freaking like forest? What? Yeah, yes, the forest hippo. I've heard so much about them. Pretty sure hippos even naturally live in like the wetlands and stuff. They don't really live in the... Wow, I have too many apples, you guys. Oh shit, let me give Bob that, and then... is there anything we can do that's like... I mean, I do have a fuck ton of apples, so passing up on one apple is not gonna be, like, the worst. Owie. I might as well, like, use some of these items. Here, you have grass moves. Help out, Bob. Come on, Grovel. Paper Crane says hi. Hello, welcome on in. How are you doing? We're playing some Pokemon Explorers of Sky. It's been a lot of fun. We're just about to the point where we're in the horrible past where the planet has been paralyzed and it's really sucky, and now we're gonna cool. We're gonna head back to our own time. That's what I'm trying to say. Itemizer orb. Ooh, let's try that right now. Itemizer. Good evening and welcome. Ooh, Blast Seed. Nice. That's handy. Not too bad, just vibing for the evening. Ooh, we love to vibe. Yeah, I'm vibing too. Tomorrow is my birthday, so, you know, I'm having a good time, I think. I'm trying to use some items. Wow, I blew the Steelix out of the out of the game, I guess. Oh, happy early birthday, thank you. My birthday is tomorrow. I will be streaming, so if you want to come by and celebrate with me, feel free to do that. Let me eat. I feel like I kind of want to save some of my items for, ooh. Goodbye. I want to save some of my items for, later on in the, there's probably a boss fight, coming up, so I want to have some items for that, and I think the seeds will really help with the boss fights, so. Ooh. Nice. But I'm pretty sure the orbs don't really work in boss fights for the most part, so. Okay, Aggron, yay! Okay, transforms the Pokemon. I might see. Now you're hungry. Why are you all just standing around watching me beat this thing on my own? Can't you help me? That would be nice. Oh, finally! We have a Pekka Berry, in case I get poisoned again. Cool. Come on. Ah, there's the stairs. Alright. Floor 10. There we go! Look at Grovel actually doing damage to things. Now we... Yay, I grew level 43. Ooh, new move. Takedown. It's probably better than tackle. I just gotta be careful when I use it. I'm gonna go for now. Have a good night and rest of stream dub. Okay, thank you for coming on in, Panda. I really appreciate having you here as my wonderful mod. And you have a good night. Oh no, oh god, hold on. Okay. Fury attack is scary. Jeez. Oh wait, what? Fucking. Ow. Oh, Oh, what? Quick attack. Oh, cool. Thank you for curing me. Oh, boy. There we go. I'm really tired. I might just go. Didn't sleep last night. Yeah, go get some sleep if you need to, Durs. I appreciate you coming to say hello anyway, but you need to take care of yourself. So get that sleep. I'm streaming. I know I'm streaming a little later than I normally do. Normally I stream a little earlier today, but I decided I'd go a little later since I oh. Nice. Alright, oh, let's go this way. Wonderful. Hope you rest better tonight, Durs. Yeah, we hope so too. Oh. Oh, come on. Thank you, Zoe. Aw, rip. Pure Seed. Handy. Speed is so busted in this game. It really is busted. I mean, it's busted. Speed boosting moves are busted in normal Pokemon, but like, they're pretty busted here in a different way. Alright. Ooh. Nice. Oh! Do you know when you will be streaming tomorrow? Don't want to miss Speed Day stream. I believe I'm starting at 3:30 p.m. tomorrow, and I'll be going for 4 hours. So, unless I'm streaming with my friend, in which case I might be streaming at a different time. We'll see. But for now, 3:30. Rip, I will be gone. Ah, sad. That's okay. There it is. Oh, that actually looks really cool. It's like a cool passage thing. Is that the passage of time? That's right. That's the passage of time. I went through that to go to the past. Celebi, only you can open the passage of time. Do you think? Sure. Stop there! That will do. What? That voice. It can't be. Hello to you all. It's been a while. Dust Noir. Dust Noir. Your scurrying carried you far. But sad to say, that's all over now. Okay, I'll pop on in my lunch break most likely. Okay. Oh shit. The Sableye too. That's crafty, Dust Noir. You allowed us to roam free, but you kept your eye on us the whole time. So you could capture Celebi as well as us. What? So you mean we were followed the whole time? I didn't see this coming. It's all my fault, Celebi. Oh? Apologies don't suit your style, my dear Gregman. And do you honestly think that I can be caught? Everyone, are you ready to fight? What? Of course! We're going to power our way through. We'll push them aside, then dive into the passage of time. You got it! Ha! So you'll resist. Spare yourself the effort. You have no chance of succeeding. We won't know for sure until we try. Dust Noir, you and me, now! Girl, really such a fool to think that I'd come alone? What? Now, Master Dialga! What? It turned pitch black! Oh, shit! Here he is! Oh, they're using some DS shit going on here. Rip. What? That's... Grovel, what is it? What is that? Oh, well, that escalated in a very bad way. Yes, it did. That's Primal Dialga. What? That is? This primal Dialga? What's wrong, Grovel? Where's your bravado now? God, my dear Grovel. This is it for us. Oh, Devil Summoner Marine, ready with Party 3, hello! Welcome on in! You're just in time to watch us all die! Yay! How are you doing, Marie? Hope you're doing well. What were you playing? Let me see. I'll give you a shout out. Is this a Nuzlocke run? No, thank God. If it was, I would have lost a long time ago. Fortunately, I gotta lurk. No problem, Knight. Thank you so much for lurking. How was Shin Megami Tensei Devil Summoner 2 Raido Kuzonoha versus King Abaddon? Just okay, just Raido Kunizudon. I see. I'll see you sometime. Yes, absolutely. Sub goals, yes. We're still doing the subathon. So keep those sub goals in mind. This is it for us. What? Why? Aren't we gonna fight? It's hopeless. Snores on his own is one thing. We don't stand a chance against Dialga. You two have kept up so well. I'm sorry to let you down. It's a fun game, but I'm very lost in terms of what we're supposed to do right now. Yeah, it's always rough whenever that happens in a video game. I'm sorry to let you down. This is where it ends. But I surrendered us more. Do with me as you will. My dear Grovel! What's the matter, Grovel? It's not like you to give up so easily. Yes, I am giving up, but hope is still alive. Celebi, you remember that last time when I traveled back in time to prevent the planet's paralysis? I wasn't alone. There was another. What? Grovel, you didn't come to our world alone? That's right. I had a partner. We made it to the past together. When we were going through the passage of time, we had trouble. We became separated. My partner should still be back in this world, in the world of the past. Even if I'm eliminated. Ice and Shadow comes in. Hello! Pokemon! Indeed, we are Pokemoning today. My partner will see our mission through to the end. My partner will prevent the planet's paralysis. What's so funny? So you claim someone went to the past with you. Incidentally, what was the name of your partner? Go on. Say the name. Why ask such a thing? Can't tell me? No, that's not true. My partner's name is Dove. Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Plot twist! That I knew about this plot twist, but plot twist! My best friend. What? What? Grovel? Did you say Dove? Well, this is Dove right here. What? You're... Dove? No, it can't be. It isn't. The Dove I know isn't a Pokemon. The Dove that I know is a human. What? Precisely. My good fellow. Grovel, that is unmistakably your friend Dove. What? The Pokemon you see was once a human. What? Master Dialga had given me a mission. It was to get rid of you, Grovel, and Dove, because you fled to the past. I traveled through time in pursuit of you both. In the past, I gathered intelligence that might help me find you. More info dump. And at one point, I met Team Digimon. Hello there. You're from the guild, if I'm not mistaken. Oof, ow, ouch, ow. Oof, ow, ouch. Grovel just keeps getting every one of his badass moments slapped out by Duskmore in the scene. Really, though? Yes, we're Team Digimon. We work at the guild. It's great to meet you. But at that point, I suspected nothing. My partner here just happened to see it in a dream. Excuse me? A dream, you say? By dream, what do you mean? When they mentioned the dimensional screen, I was skeptical at first. Then an idea began to take shape in my mind, and... Yes, with the memory of a name, and the memory of being a human before that. I beg your pardon? Human? So a former human, with no memories. Human that possessed the dimensional screen. Game is like, your reporter friend has called you about things in Tokyo going down bad, but while she was explaining things, she suddenly was cut off. Now you have to go find her. And I'm like, Tokyo is big, she's not at her favorite bar, and the accused don't know where she is. I even asked a member of the diet and a member of the military intelligence. Damn. Wow, yeah, that is a pretty hard mission right there. I became convinced then. You said you know your name at least, and that name would be? Dove told the name to Dustamar. Ah, I see, Dove. Does that mean anything to you? No. It means nothing to me, unfortunately. What? Did I just see the faintest? Dustamar that hides the faintest of smiles? Or did I imagine that? There was no doubt. This dove was the very one that I'd been seeking. So that dove developed amnesia and was transformed into a Pokemon. Must be because of the accident during your time travel. Well, Dove's memory loss was a lucky stroke for me. After all, your partner failed to recognize who I am. It's quite easy to win over your partner's trust. Dusknoir is hot! Ha! Ha! You know, out of all the things that chat could have said, that was not one of the things I was expecting. Care to elaborate, Marie? And it was also easy to drag them to the future when the time came. Dusknoir really was lying. What's left to you, Grovel? The last part of the job to finish. I was a human from the future? He's a ghost. Therefore, hot. I see. I was Grovel's partner on a mission to prevent the planet's paralysis? That's how I ended up in Bob's world? Grovel and Dove. With the both of you here, everything will end when we finally dispose of you. That will finally put an end to Grovel's glimmer of hope. Everything ends! Everything ends for you! Now that's a cultured take, a fellow ghost appreciator. We've got some ghost fans in chat. We're gonna set up a Dusknoir fan cam soon. Dusknoir. No. Dusknoir! Ha! Have you finally come to terms with your fate? Grovel! Dove! We shall be rid of you for all time. This is the end. For you. Wait. Hey, Dove, Grovel, you can't give up. You say not to give up? But what can we possibly do in this bleak situation? We have to think. I know. Celebi, can your time travel ability transport us just a short distance into the passage of time? It won't be easy with Dialga here. Dialga is the temporal Pokemon. It controls time itself. Even if I can make us travel in time, you'll have no trouble exposing it. It just has to work for an instant. Please. Attack! Wait. Time to travel. Wait. They've vanished? Master Dialga. Oh, switch. Ah, there he is. Oh, fuck. He's dowsing for us. Ooh. What'd he do? Oh, no! Our screen broke! Ah! Our time-traveling path has been shattered! There they are! We almost made it to the passage of time! Dive in now! You can make it! Now! Into the passage of time! What about you, Celebi? Don't fret over me. I told you, I can't be caught. Stop the planet's paralysis. Change history. Thanks. Thank you, Celebi. You're not getting away! Alright. Yes, I would. Yay! Chapter 16, A New Dawn. Shiny Celebi. I have one of those. Yeah. This is... What? Dove, where... Isn't this where I met you, Dove? It's like that beach. So that means... Could it be? No, it is! In the past! We made it back to our world! Yes! We made it, Dove! I got it in Pokemon Go. It lives in Sword now. Oh, nice. Hey, Grovel. Look! We made it home! Back to our world! So we did it. We made it through. Back to this world? Yes! This is where I met Dove. Let's see. I think it was right here. This is where I found Dove out cold. So that's what happened. A trip through time sent me into the Eastern Forest. And Dove and I both reached your world far away from each other. Oh, that's right. There's a lot I don't understand. The whole concept of time travel. Will you please explain it to us? But this isn't really the place to talk, so let's go to Wigglytuff's Guild and talk there. Before we went to the future, we trained there and roomed there. It'll be the perfect place. Okay, let's go to Wigglytuff's Guild. Hold on. Will I be well received if I go to the guild? After all, I'm a wanted outlaw in this world. If I went to your guild, won't everyone be shocked? Don't you think they'd try to capture me? Come to think of it, you're right. What to do? Oh, I know. There's a good place. But it will involve going through the treasure town. It shouldn't be a problem if we lie low and stay through. Lead the way. Okay, it's this way. There's a message. Oh, okay. Here comes Steam Charm has been unlocked. I should probably play some of these special episodes at some point. I haven't done that yet. We shall do so at some point. Can you evolve into a Sylveon? Not in this game, no. It's this one's before Sylveon was a thing. Gen 4. So. Lame. I know. That's alright. This cliff is known. You can evolve into a Sylveon in Super Mystery Dungeon. Spores of Sky is a Gen 4 game, so no, yeah. This cliff is known as Sharpedo Bluff. Sharpedo Bluff? Yeah. I think the name comes from the fact that the cliff itself is shaped like a Pokemon named Sharpedo. As far as I can tell, nothing seems out of the ordinary. It's down here. I've lived here before I joined the guild. Go ahead, go in. Sharpedo's cool. It is. I see. This is a hollow chamber in the face of the cliff. I love how it controlled in Sun and Moon. Phew. I'm glad no one's wrecked this place. It's proof of how little notice this entrance place attracts. It may be better if we stay here for the time being. Agreed. Just drifting on the Sharpedo on the ocean? Oh, yeah, yeah. I do agree. It was it's blah, blah. You know what I'm trying to say. But Dove, I never expected you to be that very same Dove. Grovel, can you tell us more about that? Yes, Dove and I, we were jointly investigating the plant's paralysis. A Pokemon and a human paired together? Yeah, Dove had, or has, a special ability like no other. We relied on that special ability to investigate the plant's paralysis. It played a vital part. By special ability, you mean the dimensional scream, don't you? Exactly. But the dimensional scream has a drawback. The dimensional scream requires the presence of a trusted Pokemon partner. Without that partner, the ability cannot be triggered. Bruh, how did Bob score this prime real estate? The Bob's Sharpedo Bluff! He just looked around. A trusted partner. That's why we work together. The dimensional scream is set off by triggers tied to places where time gears are hidden. We needed to find out where the time gears were in the past. We needed a dimensional scream to accomplish that. Wait a second. You said there has to be a trusted partner nearby for the dimensional scream to work. But the dimensional scream was being triggered not long after we met. Your point? Doesn't that show how much you two trusted each other from the start? Gotta lurk for now. Good luck saving time. Thank you, Satellite. I'm breeding Furfrou and Ultra Moon and trying to get started. Ooh, have fun! What version of Furfrou? I think there's different forms of it. Because, like, the haircuts. Although, I don't remember if you can get the different forms in Ultra Moon, because I don't know if you can get Furfrou's haircut like you can in Gen 6. Ugh, you put it like that. It's a little embarrassing. In addition, Dove developed amnesia. Upon meeting you, Bob, your partner had someone to turn to. Perhaps Dove grew to trust you very quickly because of that. Oh, There's another thing I don't understand. Is the dimensional screen triggered in response to only time gears? Right. The opposite is also true. The dimensional screen is not triggered in places that aren't connected to time gears. Really? That's not how I remember it. Listen, Dove, do you remember that time it went off near Drowsy? And during our first exploration? And there were other times too. We went to places that seemed to have nothing to do with time gears. But even in places like that, the dimensional screen was triggered sometimes, wasn't it? Are you sure? But that never happened in the future. The dimensional screen was never triggered by places that had no tie to time gears whatsoever. Well, if that's true, I don't know why it would have worked differently here. Perhaps things are just different in this world. Perhaps the nature of the dimensional screen is altered in the past. So in the future, dimensional screens doesn't work in places that have no connection to time gears. Oh, that explains it. Maybe that's why at that time we were in the future. Your dimensional screen. Use your dimensional screen, Dove. Touch this frozen water. Who knows? Maybe you'll see something. Oh, I understand. That's true. It's worth a try. Touching that frozen water. It might give us clues about what's happening to us. There's a hair salon in the first town that does fur cuts. Okay, I'm gonna see which I like the most of the shiny one. Want to get one? Ah, okay. We can't dawdle. The Sableye will catch up to us. Let's do this quickly. Dove touched the frozen spray of water. Well, Dove, can you see anything? No, I'm not sensing anything. Maybe I couldn't envision anything that time we were in the future, because we were in a place that wasn't tied to any time gears. Maybe that's why my dimensional screen failed to work. Maybe Grovel's right about the future and the past being different, or different enough to make my dimensional screen ability work differently. Sableye are pretty gremlins. I love them. Sableye are cool. Anyway, like I was saying, we were investigating the planet's paralysis. We used the dimensional screen ability to identify the locations of the time gears in your world while you were in the future. That's it! Here! A time gear is here. I see. Place the drought stone in Ground's heart. That lifts the fog. Very well done. Good job, partner. After identifying the locations where the time gears would be in the past, we took the passage of time. That brought us from our world into your future to this world. However... Whoa! Are you okay? No! Don't let go! Just a little longer! Come on, hang on! No! I can't! Hold on! We encountered turbulence while we were traveling through time. Thus Dove and I became separated. For some reason, Dove got amnesia and was turned into a Pokemon. I can only guess what it had that it had something to do with our accident while traveling through time. I came from the future. And not just that, I came with the mission of preventing the plant's paralysis. I don't know. It seems so outlandish. It doesn't feel real somehow. So, Dove, you may not remember any of this, but you're my closest friend. I worried about you when we were separated. I'm glad to see you're safe. Your appearance may have changed, and though you have lost your memory, you're still you. And none of this alters the fact that you remain my friend. Oh, Dove, I'm glad to see you again. Now, we have to decide on our course of action. Like I told you before, I'm going to collect the time gears again. What are you going to do? I'm a little worried about how time stops in the region where its time gear is removed. And you're sure that it will only be temporary? That's right. As soon as the time gears are set in place at Temporal Tower, time will be restored to its normal state everywhere. Well then, we'll go too. We'll go with you, Grovel. Taking a time gear will badly affect the Pokemon that live in that area, but we have to prevent the plant's paralysis. Okay then, we'll go together. But the hour is late. We're also exhausted from all the running we've done. We should rest up tonight. We'll leave in the morning. Okay. Yes. Oh, Bob's gone. Bob isn't here. Maybe outside? What's the matter? Can't sleep? Yes, just thinking. Thinking about Justin more? No, that's not it. Sure, finding out we were being deceived came as a real shock. Thanks for the stream. No problem. He's a traitor. He's selling you out to the guild. Oh, shit. That would be a real That would be a real twist too, huh? But hearing your story earlier, Grovel, really drove it home. What Dusmore said in the future was really true. It made me realize that Dove really did come from the future. I was mulling over things like that. Hey, look, Grovel. Sunlight. It's sunrise. Oh. It's pretty, isn't it? Yes. Maybe it's because we were in the future for so long. But I didn't think the sunrise could ever feel so renewing. The sun rises, then it sets. We take that for granted, and that's only natural. The things we take for granted, they're really the most essential things. And they're precious. All I'd ever known is the future's world of darkness. Upon coming to this world, upon seeing the sun for the first time, it was staggering. Seeing it strengthened my resolve to turn history away from a future of darkness. There's one thing that I wanted to ask you, Bob. It's about that time in the future, when we were confronted by Dialga. Frankly, we were in a no-win situation. There was no hope. We shall be rid of you for all time! Wait, I thought this was Gen 4. It is Gen 4, yeah. This is the end. For you! Wait! Hey, Dove, Grovel! You can't give up! You say not to give up, but what can we possibly do in this bleak situation? We have to think. But when all seemed lost, you refused to give up. Even I had given up. What compelled you? How did you manage to stay so strong? But the sun getting devoured was the plot of Ultra Sun and Moon. It is, well, yeah. I mean, granted, like, the way the sun doesn't stop is different in this game. It's because of time stopping rather than the sun itself being destroyed, but yeah, I guess it's a similar motif. Well, I wonder too. I really don't know. Maybe it was because Dove stood by me. Dove? Take a look at this. What could it be? There's an odd pattern inscribed on it. I've never seen anything like it. This pattern is new to me. This is my relic fragment. It's my personal treasure. I had this dream of one day solving the mystery behind this fragment. But I was such a coward. I couldn't work up the courage to go to the guild and apply as an apprentice. It was then that I met Dove. Dove... I mean, we do have Team Skull. We do! Yes! There is a Team Skull in this game. The world of darkness is the fate of a world where Necrozma is let rampage. Well, okay. I'm putting my faith in you, Dove. Yes, I totally believe in you, Dove. Yes, Dove was always there to cheer me up. And... This is scary. We need to be brave. All I need is face up to this. There's no giving up now, Dove. It all gave me courage. Dove, I felt like I could overcome any challenge. That's how I came to feel over time. Maybe that's why I was able to keep going without giving up. Alright. I think I understand what you're saying. Yes, Dove has a special quality that makes others feel that way. Same way I care for Dove as a friend. You, Bob, also feel the same way about Dove. Dove is lucky to be blessed with a friend like you. Well, it's morning. We should be leaving soon. Yes. Oh, Ninja Style Dancer, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Alright. It's agreed that we will collect all the time gears. First, we have to decide which time gear we should target. Let's check the Wonder Map. Oh. From here, hold on, let me, from here, the underground lake would be closest, I guess. How about Tree Shroud Forest? There was one, that was where I got my first gear, that was where I got my first time gear the last time. Where is that? Here. It's a little far from here, but there is no one like Yuxi guarding the time gear. Oh, great! If we were to fight someone over a time gear, that would attract attention. But that won't be a concern here, right? Exactly. That's it then. That's where we're going. Onward to Tree Shroud Forest. Oh shit, we're right here already. Oh, okay. Like, how do Pokemon interact with Legends and Mythicals in this game and vice versa? Well, it depends. So, like, in this game, we just had Celebi, we interacted with Celebi, and, you know, she was more like a helpful friend, and then, like, Yuxi, Azelf, and Mesprit are in this game, and they're more like legendary guardians that were, like, a lot of Pokemon seem to not really know about the legendary Pokemon, or maybe they do, but, like, it depends. Like, Yuxi, Mesprit, and Azelf were, like, mysterious guardians that not many people knew about. Dialga's, like, kind of a god. I don't think anyone worships Dialga, but, like, you know, you're not, like, gonna meet him on just wandering around. They seem like kind of, like, shrouded in mystery in this game, more so than anything else. This is it. This is the entrance to Treetown Forest. Oh! What is it, Grovel? The atmosphere feels different than last time. No, I must be imagining it. We'll go when you're ready. Alright. Well, we're gonna save. And Groudon? That Groudon was an illusion. Yes, it was an illusion. Maybe Groudon exists in this universe. Maybe it doesn't. But yeah, it depends on the legendary. Some legendaries in these games are, like, kind of a little more chill. Others are way more, like, have a lot more importance behind them and stuff like that. There's a lot more legendary involvement, I feel, in the plot of Super Mystery Dungeon than there is in this game. But I don't even remember if Palkia shows up or Giratina. They might be side content. I don't think they're part of the main plot. Dialga is more the main focus of this game. He does, but only to fill the decks. Ah, yes. Okay. That's what I thought. I didn't think that Dialga had a major story arc here. I think it's just Dialga. Which makes sense, because the whole plot line is, the whole plot is about time travel, so Dialga is the main arbiter of that. Anyway, so we're gonna call stream here, because I'm past my 3 hours, and I'm starting to get tired, so we're gonna head out. Tomorrow, I'm gonna be streaming. I meant Groudon. Oh! The Groudon shows up? Ah, okay. Yeah, I know that some of the other legendaries in this game do make an appearance, but, like, just for the decks, and they're not, like, actual plot elements. Anyway, what was I saying? Right, so I'm gonna be signing off, and next time we play this game, we're gonna steal a time gear. We're on the opposite side now. We're trying to steal the time gears. Fun stuff. All Pokemon up to Arceus are in the game somehow. Amazing.